free. It's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shells must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality.
Welcome to the man. It might look like I'm crying, but I'm not. I was mudding drywall all day, then I had to sand it, and I got dust in my eyeballs, and then I started to cry. Moving on, I've got another Ren video to check out. I listened to Money Game Part 1, and now it's time for Part 2. I really did like Part 1. It had a lot of really good messages, and there's one line that stuck out to me after I listened to it like 2 or 3 times that I didn't catch in the original reaction video. And he says, "I'm pained, it's a crying shame. The pursuit of our own wealth lights a flame that makes greed a game that lets the whole world burn. As the world turns, the whole world burns." And that's kind of a synopsis of the whole song and the idea behind it, because he talks about in the chorus that, you know, it's easier to blame, but we probably should look at ourselves in the mirror and take a little bit of accountability for ourselves. He also talks about how greed and money control Parliament and the government, and how people use freedom of speech as an excuse to be hateful. Really good messages. I don't know if Money Game Part 2 is going to continue some of the same themes, but we're going to find that out on the next episode. Money Game Part 2. What score are you going to get from the man? You know, I feel like I'm never ready for a Ren video, and I've never really been fully prepared. But I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Let's get into it.
Strange time of living in panic and hysteria. Poor man learn, the rich man don't care for your narcissist mindset spread like malaria. Sit back and watch the show. America, Britain split through fickle shit. A government of hypocrites. These counterfeit politicians sit in parliament, not adequate. Come on, needlessly bleeding, resources all dry. Turn a blind eye if it means a pay rise. Oh, what a shame it would be, I would die if number 10 Downing Street burned in a fire. Only joking, only messing, don't be stressing. I'm a peaceful adolescent, there's no need to be unpleasant. Write my thesis in a rhyme scheme to analyze the brain while my fingers on the trigger of a money game. Oh, right.
This is the first time I've heard him kind of rap. He's done a little bit of rapping in the other songs, but this is some rap right here. This guy can actually rap. One thing I want to say, we put faith and trust in politicians, and they're an absolute joke. Because if you think about, you know, their salaries, I don't know enough about British government, and I'm sorry if I sound ignorant, but in the US at least, they don't make a ton of money in the grand scheme. Like, a president might make a $350,000 salary, while senators make $250,000, which it's a lot of money, but in the grand scheme, it's really not that much. But they're sitting on $10 million, $20 million, $30 million. Some of them $100 million fortunes. I know the Clintons have hundreds of millions. And you wonder, if you're on a government salary your entire life, which is maybe $250,000 to $500,000, how do you end up with $100 million if you're truly not corrupt? Who is paying you that money? I'm sure it's similar across the world, but at least in America, they are corrupt. Don't put your faith in politicians.
Rain, 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 rain. A storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins, but we die upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame. We point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. Money is a game and the ladder we climb turns a saint into a sinner with his fingering crime. I'll break it down for you motherfuckers line by line. This is business economics in a nursery rhyme. She sells seashells on a seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply and demand. No one wants to buy shells cause there's loads on the sand. Step 1, must create a sense of scarcity. Shells will sell much better if the people think they're rare, you see. Bear with me, take as many shells as you can find and hide them on an island. Stockpile them high until they're rarer than a diamond. Step 2, gotta make the People think that they want them, really fucking want them. Hit them like Bronson. Influencers, product placement, featured primetime entertainment. If you haven't got a show, then you're just a fucking waste man. Free, it's monopoly. Invest inside some property. Start a corporation, make a logo, do it properly. Shows must sell, that will be your new philosophy. Swallow all your morals, they're a poor man's quality. 4. Expand, expand, expand. Clear forest, make land, fresh blood on hands. 5. Why just shells? Why limit yourself? She sells seashells, sell oil as well. 6. Guns, sell stock, sell diamonds, sell rock, sell water to a fish, sell the time to a clock. 7. Press on the gas, take your foot off the brakes, then run to be the president of the United States. 8. Big smile, make big wave, that's great. Now the truth is overrated, tell lies out the gate. 9. Polarize the people, controversy is the game. It don't matter if they hate you, if they all say your name. 10. The world is yours. Step out on the stage to a round of applause. You're a liar, cheat, a devil, a whore, and you sell seashells on the seashore.
We just got a masterclass on business and how the government operates in about 45 seconds, thanks to Ren. This guy is a lyrical genius. I would try to break it all down, but there's no way I could unless I rewatched it all, and even then, I could not articulate as well as he could. And, I mean, this guy's way better writer than I am a speaker. But there is one thing I want to say, and this is at risk of possibly losing some viewers. This reminds me a lot of how the government handled COVID. All governments handled COVID. They sell fear alongside with the help of the media. And you say, well, why would they sell fear? Well, they sell this idea of fear and get people scared. And then whenever Moderna, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson all come up with this miracle cure, how easy is it to sell the cure when you've scared everyone? And you're going to tell me, well, what does the government benefit? They greatly benefit. These are the lobbyists that pay and support and fund the campaigns of the politicians that run. That is what has an effect on policy. Not necessarily your vote, but the people who have the money. If you don't believe in the money game or the greed game, look no further than COVID and how it's handled. That's my opinion. Let's just continue, though.
Rain, 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 rain. The storm, it comes our way. And no surprise to distorted lies. Poison in the veins. But we died upon the blame, 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 blame. It's easier to blame.
I want to say, because it reminded me of Hitler. That was Hitler who said that. That was one of his quotes. That to control people, you need to use fear. Fear is the easiest way to control masses of people. That's from Hitler himself.
Point the mirror at ourselves. We're all part of this whole money game. This old money game. This old
money game. That was Money Game Part 2 by Ren, and what can I say? I mean, I've got nothing to criticize about this song. Another bomb from him. I actually heard a different range though than I've heard before, and then that's the rapping. I haven't heard him rap like that before, and I mean, I'm blown away again by Ren. You know, it's similar. Like, do you think people when Shakespeare was alive could really criticize or say much negative about Shakespeare? I mean, that's kind of how I feel here. Can you correct a Shakespeare play? No. I mean, it's no different with this guy. What score does Money Game Part 2 get from the man? Well, let me think about it for a nanosecond. 10! It gets another 10. You guys are probably laughing at me because I keep giving 10s out, and I don't usually give them out like candy. You know, I'm actually more of a critical person than you probably think. I'm not like Oprah out there, 10, 10, 10, you get a 10. I want to find a Ren song that I don't like. I need you guys to recommend the crappiest song so I don't have to give out another 10. Because I'm looking like a really cheesy reactor right now, just giving out 10s to everybody. I typically do not, and Ren is the first guy who's gotten 4 10s from me. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment below and let me know what song I'm going to react to next. I'm probably going to do chalk outlines because y'all keep talking about it. If you're opposed to chalk outlines, please let me know. Or if you just want to say something mean in the comments, feel free to leave it in the comments. It makes me laugh. In fact, I will give you some subject material to make fun of me. I have male pattern baldness, and that is why I wear a hat. So feel free, let it all out in the comments. Tell me how much I suck. The man out.